Between systems. Wow, I can feel tonight's webinar is going to be very special. A lot of information is coming through what we're going to be working with, and it's going to be working so deeply within the ancestral line and also the collective information we stepped in about, for example, illnesses, fear of death, depression, gloom, disaster, all these systems which we jumped in. And we, as I said before, we have been programmed way back in our ancestral line to feel guilty, to feel responsible, to jump in when we feel somebody's heaviness or we're responsible or we're guilty. So this is really important information to step out of as we are ascending. Ascending is grounding, actually. So it's about ascension within the cells. Now, at this moment, it's about us getting into the body. So our spirit fully getting in. So what's in the way? What information is in my cells which cannot be transformed? What cannot be transformed is other people's system information, which you took from them, okay? Because that is unique for that soul experience and they need it back. You cannot transform that and they cannot transform yours. You're responsible for your own, okay? So all the information which is in the body, I'm amazed in the last week I had aches and pains and my spine popped up. So my system started to show me how much density was still in my system, which was from between systems. And then to change that habit, to change that belief system, to release the guilt, release the shame, to release also what came up as well, what we're going to work with is other people's purpose from our system. So if you jump in, for example, to somebody else's purpose, that's not your purpose. So no matter how good you are at that, it's not going to serve your soul. That's somebody else's purpose. So how many of your ancestors' purposes are you living? Are you living your partner's purpose? Are you living your teacher's purpose? Are you living a loved one's purpose? So this is not for you. So it's very important to step out of this information. So this is what I'm going to be working with in this webinar. I feel like huge shift within the system, within my own system. And I can feel that we're all taking this shift. So it's very important. Let's clear this density from our systems so we can embody and our essence can come in, ground and manifest and vibrate, radiate who we are. So we're attracted to each other on soul information, but not traumatized information or density, which doesn't even belong to us. So I'm looking forward to this webinar this evening. And yeah, I recommend it. I feel it's going to be very deep, very strong. And it's important. It's important to break these habits, to stop stepping into systems, just to break that programming and habit that's in your system of constantly, daily jumping into other people's system and taking their experience away. It's very important we stop this now, and we stop doing it because all our ancestors did it, and stop this now. So I, for one, want to be the first one in my ancestral line, the first one to be around me that stops this jumping between systems. And I stay true to myself. I stay faithful to myself. I stay honorable to myself and allow my essence to shine and live and to be free so I can radiate that out to everybody else. This is what this webinar is about. And we're doing very deep work within the DNA, within the cells, within the bone marrow, within the nervous system, within the organs, within the subconsciousness of the brain, within the amygdala, within the nervous system, all the way through the entire system. So within the subtle bodies, the astral bodies. So this is going to be a big one. So I'm looking forward to that, to this webinar this evening. And yeah, I invite you to be part of it. It's going to be good. It's going to be life-changing, and it's going to be strong. It's the time. You can handle it. It's the time. Let's stop carrying other people's information in our systems. It's too heavy for us. And it's interesting. I've got this picture of imagine iron filings inside you that don't belong to you. And imagine spirit is simply has a magnet outside, and these filings just release. And when they release from the cells and the body and the bones, then that leaves up so much space for your life force, for your spirit to come in with all your creativity, all your potential. this is what this webinar is about. So I look forward to seeing you there if you want to dive in with us. And also, it's going to be recorded. So if you can't make it, no excuses, you can watch it later. And I'll see you there if this is what you want. Thank you. I'm going to really share with you the teachings, also clear the habits in the nervous system, the habits within the brain system, of the subconsciousness of jumping into systems. It's very important to release these. Thank you. Thank you. Sending you love and gratitude, and maybe I'll see you later. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.